Okay, so I saw this at the midnight screening of Star Wars The Last Jedi. And I tried to review it and the camera battery died. And because it's summer and it's Australia and that means it's almost Christmas, I've been super busy and I sort of haven't really wanted to refilm it. And now I'm about to go on holidays over Christmas, so you won't see this until after New Year's. This is the December 20th. It's being filmed. I film a lot of things at once. And yeah, you're not going to see this till like January.
And I need help.
I've seen this raw strength only once before. It didn't scare me enough then. It does now.
Star Wars The Last Jedi is directed by Rian Johnson and it stars Mark Hamill as Luke Skywalker, Daisy Ridley as Rey, Adam Driver as Kylo Ren, Carrie Fisher as Princess General Leia Organa, Oscar Isaac as Poe Dameron, John Boyega as Finn, Domhnall Gleeson as Hux, Ed Kelly Marie Tran, Benicio del Toro, Laura Dern, and Gwendolyn Christie plays Captain Phasma for like 2 scenes. So I'm going to keep this short, sweet, and to the point because you've probably seen other people's reviews, or you've seen it yourself and just not interested, or you're just not interested. I don't actually see a reason why you guys would be clicking on a Star Wars review in January. Should have done this earlier. Anyway, I'll say this. The acting from everyone I thought was really great. Daisy Ridley is fantastic. And so is her chemistry with Mark Hamill. Adam Driver is an excellent villain. He's sympathetic, understanding. He's a great actor. He is just a completely surprising villain that I reckon if his character arc follows through in episode 9, he might be a better villain than Darth Vader. Whoa, don't hurt me, but he's certainly a lot more interesting than Darth Vader if you only count the original trilogy and not the prequels. The action in this movie is also some of the best in the Star Wars saga. Now, Rogue One had some pretty good action, The Force Awakens had great action, and the prequels had incredibly well choreographed lightsaber fights that sort of look like dances. This is like the good action. It's not dancing and it's not awkward hitting of sticks like in the original Star Wars. For me, the dialogue, direction, cinematography, and score is all A+. Rian Johnson did a great job with the dialogue and his direction, and John Williams, man, knocks it out of the park every time. This movie is also so heartfelt and ballsy. Those are the 2 words I describe the Star Wars The Last Jedi perfectly. The movie always takes risks, and for me, they always pay off so well. And half the time, those risks elicit a genuinely emotional response, or it's like oh, I didn't really see this coming, but you've brought it up for me, so I'm inclined to agree with you. Now, if I had a problem with Star Wars The Last Jedi, it's this, and it's mostly only in the second act. And that would be the pacing, because there's so many characters in different places. And they're not worn out places either, they are new places. And that makes the movie very stop and start throughout the second act of the movie, as the movie cuts back and forth between the characters and their subplots. Star Wars The Last Jedi for me is really, really good. I really enjoyed it. It's mostly that just the pacing in the second act and the writing, how it cuts back and forth between so many characters that it sort of just drags the movie sort of to a halt where you're not really making that much progress overall, and that's what sort of makes the movie 2.5 hours. I will say that Star Wars The Last Jedi, I'll buy it on DVD. Have you seen Star Wars The Last Jedi? Well, you pretty much have. It's January. I mean, who hasn't seen Star Wars at this point? But what did you think of it? Did you love it like me? Or are you one of the people that's in the middle, or just really didn't like it and thought it was one of the worst movies, not worst movies, but worst Star Wars movies? Like the video if you enjoyed it, and subscribe and comment on the and I'll see you guys next time. Bye. Oh wow, you made it to the end of the video. Good job. Click that subscribe button over there for more good content, or click one of these 2 videos down below, which is probably one of my most recent ones, probably. I mean, you know, just click either one of them. Either one's really good enough.